Hi, this is the Skydio 2, and I wanted to show you what the it looked like from a couple different altitudes, starting with 50 feet, 100 feet, 150 feet, and 200 feet. I think for the demonstration, probably either 100 feet or 150 feet will be good. I think 200 feet is probably too high. Let's take a look and we'll figure it out and see what you guys think. Bring it here a little forward, and let's go up. Okay, that's about 50 feet. Let me point the camera down. Okay, that's actually 72 feet. Let me take it down a little bit. It doesn't stick altitudes very well. The DJI products actually do a little better job of sticking altitudes. Okay, that's 51 feet, so that's close enough. Take it up to 100. Bring it back down. It kind of bounced higher than 100 foot. Okay. That's 100 foot right there. Let's take it up to 150, which I think is probably the ideal altitude for the demonstration. Okay. Tends to overfly the altitude even when I stop flying it about 20 feet below. It keeps going up. I'm sure it just takes a little practice. There, that's 150 feet right there. Let's go up to 200 feet. That's a little over 200 feet, which is probably way too high. I can see the drone, but it looks like almost like a dot in the sky. And taking it up even higher. Okay. And it has an altitude limiter on it at 400 feet. Although let me bounce above it about a foot. So that's 400 foot, which is way too high. I can see the drone, but it looks like a bird way high in the sky. So it's way too high. I'm going to take it back down to about 150 feet, which I think is probably the ideal altitude for this demonstration, like I said. When you look up, you can see the drone, but it's not very obvious. But you can see it. So I think it'll really work good for the demonstration, because we're trying to discuss the fact that you see the drone as a visual line of sight aircraft. And it's going to work pretty well for that. And there we are at 150 feet right there. So it works out perfect. Looking up, I can see the drone. It looks like the size of a very large bird. So it's visible, but not too visible. So they're going to have to look to find it. But it should be at a good altitude for the receivers to pick it up, and will be good for the demonstration. Let me bring it back down here. Has kind of a cool feature where it shows you exactly where it's going to land by putting a diagram sort of on the ground. And it automatically moves the camera up once it gets on the ground. Pretty cool.